So what I've done here, I've sketched this whole thing out on a piece of Mylar. It covers up the whole painting actually. So I just sketched this out, and now I'm going to take some masking tape and I'm going to cover this up, and I'll be able to save this image so that I can actually cover the reds. I'm going to be painting the blues and the browns. So this tape that I have here is a tape that they use in vinyl transfer. It's a very low tack tape. I've used it for actually laying out flames on a real car, and it worked out really well. So I'm just lining up the edge here with the edge of the chrome, so I have some sort of reference. And just rub her down. This is all pencil underneath it. So now you see I'm pulling some of the lead off of there. And now I have it might be hard to see that, but there is actually an image there that I should be able to see once I get it on a whiteboard, so I can see exactly where this is. At least I hope so. I could have used the burnishing tool for that. I'm going to have one handy. Yeah, you see that's a little darker because I burnished it down. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And now I'll just take this off of here. Now I have this that I'm going to save this in case I need this for later on to figure out where I'm going to be painting. So the next step I do now is I'm going to sketch that whole complete thing out on here again, and using that thing as a template, and I'll be able to trace it out, and that's the next step. So see you later. Alright, so I've got this. The next thing I do is I go in my X-Acto knife and I want to cut out the red of the tail lights along with the reflections that are in the chrome, and then I'll mask everything off, and then I'll start painting the chrome, and we'll see how far we get. Now the reason that I did that acetate and that other piece of tape that I put on here is to have those as a backup in case my sketch here all of a sudden gets destroyed because I put too much paint on it or whatever, the paint didn't turn out right. So I have a backup. That sketch is all ready. So this is all brand new sketching on here. I've got all the areas that are going to be super dark with an X going through them. I can go in there with a brush. I can paint all those areas. But that big areas like this, some of the big black areas, of course the blue areas and the clouds all need to be masked off, but I've got a spare in case something happens to this. So that's what that's all about.